Welcome back to Tag Happy VR. If you're old and you're around here, thanks for stopping by. As always, I do appreciate those views, those likes, those comments, and especially those subscriptions. And keep in mind, until I get to 1,000 subscribers, this is nothing more than a glorified hobby. So if you do like my content, please don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, we're here today to check out Angry Birds VR, Isle of Pigs, or Island of Pigs, or Isle. I don't know, but it's Angry Birds VR on the Quest platform, and we're going to work out whether this one should be a part of your collection. I'll see you on the inside. Welcome to Angry Birds VR. Hey, welcome. This is it. This is the menu system. I love how basic and simple it is. It's kind of got the graphics kind of remind me of Walkabout Mini Golf in a way, but you know, Walkabout's definitely got the polish to it, without a doubt. Okay. Anyway, this is it. You kind of got your three kind of different play areas, your levels, your rounds, so to say. You got the vacation, you got the spooky, you got the custom levels where you can kind of build your own stuff. Very cool, and also play with other people's builds from the VR Angry Birds VR community. Underneath you got settings, and as always, let's just jump into settings. Okay, now I've turned music off. Okay, just so make sure my voice is gonna, clearly come through here. Vibrations, I like it. Aim guide, I've always had that on, but if you want to, I guess, get more difficulty, playing the game, you think it's just too easy, definitely turn that off. Sound, if you don't want to hear the bombs and the cartoon voices, etc., turn that off. What do we got? Privacy, terms of use, boring. Controls, oh man, click on it. Look at that, how easy is that? And you can also swap the slingshot as well, just so you know. That's weird. Okay, back to that. It's just what's natural for me. And you can also reset progress. Okay, moving around the interface and selecting is just with your trigger button. Okay, super easy. Okay, the control kind of vibrates to imply what you're selecting as well, which is really, really nice. Let's just quickly kind of work our way through all of these. You've got the vacation levels, and in that you kind of got 4 levels of difficulties, and inside of each one of them, you got your 13 levels of difficulties. Now, every round you go into, you kind of got to get the green monsters. You got to kind of get rid of them off the buildings that are there in front of you, okay? It's the classic Angry Birds game. And then you kind of got your different star ratings. The better you do, the more stars. And, I've gone through all of these, and what do we got here? I've gone through, I've unlocked everything, but as you can tell, I've yet to kind of clock the game for Vacation Island. Because I kind of got some stars here. I don't know if I will clock it, but it's a nice game to kind of jump into for a casual 30-minute play from my own personal experience. Okay, but let's just kind of quickly jump into what do we got here? Let's go Sandy Beach. Okay, let's not think too much about this. Let's go 11 because I got a star to go on that. Boom, there we go. We boot up. The birds automatically go into your slingshot, so you don't need to kind of reach down and get them. And as you look around, the graphics are really nice. The aliasing is really cleaned up. You really don't get too much. And I think the art design, yes, it's on the little childish side, but it works, okay? It really works in the Angry Bird theme, the Angry Bird universe. So I think the devs have done a really good job. Everything feels really polished. I haven't had any bugs or anything like that. You can kind of teleport around. As you can tell, I'm sitting down and playing this, okay? So if you want to just sit down on your sofa, chillax, etc., you can. It always orientates you in the direction you need to go. So it really is as simple as pointing your controller, hitting trigger, and then bam, you're loading up over there. All right, let's just kind of go back to here. Okay, so the goal is to get all of these green guys. I got the yellow birds, which if I pull back and release, okay, just over here, let's just say, okay, they fire forward. Okay, but if I pull back and release, okay, what do we got? But then as it's flying forward, on my slingshot hand, pull the trigger, it creates the speed effect, because it's the yellow bird, it kind of has a speed effect. Release, trigger, it goes faster, and it's more power at hitting the construction site, the building. Boom! Yeah, the goal is to get rid of all the birds and as much of the structure as possible. Okay, I didn't even pass that. Anyway, I'm not here to show off my mad ass skill set. I'm gonna look, there's try next level, try again, or back to settings. So we're gonna go back to settings here. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out of there. Alright, and we're going to go into spooky levels. Oh, this is good. Sorry, one thing. Obviously, Sandy Beach gives you a Sandy Beach theme. Rocky Climb gives you a Rocky Climb theme. Snowy Slopes. Let's just show you what that looks like. Just very, very quickly. There we go. There's your Snowy Slopes. Okay, so you got kind of different themes and playgrounds to kind of work in. Okay, and you know what? While we're here, let's just, bam. Come on, buddy. Come on. Bam. Come on. Come on. Boom. There we go. Hey, what we got? 3 stars. Oh, 2 stars. I don't even know how to get 3, I don't think. Anyway, let's back out of there. Alright, back out of here. Alright, back out of here. Spooky levels. Okay, I haven't played through all of these. Still working my way through them. Okay, look at this. It's like all haunted now. How cool is that? Okay, I'm up to level 9. Let's just see. Love the rain effect in VR. Just the rain effect in the VR fishing. How have I forgotten the name of that one? Real VR Fishing. Great game. Got a review on that. Go check it out. It is really, really cool. And there's a new mini golf one coming out with rain effect as well. I can't wait. It kind of makes you feel like your brain feels like you can hit by rain at times. It's a bizarre experience. Anyway, let's just go up here. Let's go over here. All right, let's take out one of these. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. What about this bad boy? What about that one? Oh, got the wind things that are helping me out down there. That's a nice little bonus. Oh, got this guy here though. I'm so close to this. Boom. Okay. I love how the bricks just fly everywhere. I love that. So look at this. Use every angle to soar around this level and bring it tumbling down. Yeah. So I have to say, some levels I play. Anyway, that was spooky. This is the spooky landscape. Okay. I mean, you kind of work your way through the island and it's all kind of spooky. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay. Some levels like you clock it 3 stars in one hit. Other ones, man, I've given a good 50. I have to say, and it gets a little frustrating. But there is definitely some levels of difficulty in trying to work out, what's going on inside the game. Now, this is the build your own levels. You got your favorites, discover levels, and quick play. Discover levels, I'll click on that. I'm not going to go into it, but these are kind of what the communities build up. Okay, which I think's really cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's just, I mean, I've never, when I first played this game, I didn't even jump into here. And I jumped into this momentarily, because I was doing a review, or impressions review, and I wanted to work out a bit more about this and show you the interface. And I have to say, this interface is surprisingly simple. Okay, boom, edit. Like, I'm kind of just working it out as I go, but I'm working it. Like, I'm not getting frustrated. So you can kind of got your wood, your stones, your heavier stones. You got your different TNTs and winds. You got your different houses and rocks. You got your different green fellas. This guy's smacking his bum. And then you got your kind of different playbirds as well. So you're building a level. You might go, oh no, I want all bombs on this play level. Let's go back to here. Let's go into wood. Okay, let's just make a very quick structure here, like that. Is that going to let me? Yeah, you just rotate it. See, like, it's just so intuitive, which is, I think, absolutely fantastic. Now, can you rotate? Oh, look at that. See, look, I'm just working it out as I go. So I'm going to say a big shout out to the devs team for... Oh, man, I'm punching the camera right now. Man, I can't see what's happening out in the real world. All right, let's just come back here. Okay, let's just do that. Let's click on that. Let's get some TNT. Let's just put that there, okay? Let's just go. I need a green fella somewhere, right? Let's put him on top of the TNT. Let's go play. All right, here we go. Then we got our bombs, and then we got our thing here. And let's just do this. Let's just go wham, boom. Done. Oh, 1 star. Nailed it. And look at this. Retry. or I'm assuming there's back to edit. Look at that! Look how easy that is. So I think insofar as build your own, I'm not a big. I was going to say not a big fan. I don't do it a lot in games. Okay, but I have to say, I'm really impressed with how simple this is. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Okay, so settings, leave. Yes, I'm happy to lose my work. X. Bam, back out. You can also favorite levels, and the settings that always pops up is always the same, just so you know. Alright, and back out of there. That's it, we've gone through the run through. Stick around and I'll see you on the outside in just one moment. There we go. That was Angry Birds VR. Do you like it? Do you want to get it? Do you have it? Are you an Angry Birds fan? Have you watched the movies? Anyway, leave some comments below. If you have any questions, maybe I can answer. Maybe the VR community can answer. Anyway, overall, when I first got this game way back, and I got it because of like Angry Birds, it's infamous. It's so famous in the kind of micro mini game kind of scene. And I was like, is it going to be any good? I don't know. And I jumped into it. And I wasn't too impressed. It definitely is a well-rounded, polished experience. I haven't had any bugs or it just works. The mechanics works fine, everything like that. But it really didn't do much to me, and I really didn't want to jump back into it. And I thought, well, I got to review it. It's been in my collection for quite some time, and I've definitely done quite a few levels of this particular game. And after jumping back into it after many, many months, I was actually pleasantly surprised at how well-rounded and polished it is now that I've played way more games and done way more reviews. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a very simple, very basic, it's Angry Birds. We all know what Angry Birds is, okay? And now it's in VR, okay? But the way you interact with the menus, and if you know me, if you watch my channel, you know how much I'm a huge fan of simplified menu systems. Okay, you don't need to have a complicated one. There's no reason in any regards. And I jumped back into it, and I went straight into the level building one. I was like, oh, I haven't done that before. Let's just jump straight back into that. And literally within moments, I could navigate the system and start building my own level. And I was like, how cool would this be if I could plug into other people's builds as well? And within moments, I had found that. And I started playing with other people's builds as well. And I was just like, that's fantastic. I had no stress or worry or frustration about trying to learn to use the menu systems just to play the game and have that experience. So in that regard, a big shout out to the devs of Angry Bird VR. The menu system is really, really nice and easy to get around. The graphics, yes, they're on the more childish side. And yes, it's Angry Bird VR. Okay, it's the art design. I feel like it works well. But there's really hardly any aliasing. Like they've really cleaned it up. You look around the environments and it is very, very, very clean. Okay, there's a little bit going on, but overall it's pretty damn clean. So big shout out on the graphic front as well. You don't need realist graphics these days in games. You just want something that looks cool and kind of suits what it's trying to do. And I think Angry Birds VR does that as well. Insofar as the story mode, you're the birds, you're the Angry Birds, and you got to get the baddies off your island, the green monsters, I forget their name, please don't blame me. And that's about it. It's a puzzle game, really. And you work your way through the levels, and there's definitely plenty of levels, and you got your star systems, and you got your kind of different angles that you can attack the buildings from, and you got your different birds that kind of give you different powers, the bomb, the speed, the normal red one, things like that. So there's definitely enough kind of going on in a simple puzzle game. It's definitely more on the simple side, okay, the more casual player side, and it's definitely a puzzle game that you could definitely just come home and think, oh, I want a game, I want to jump into VR, but I just don't want too much stress, I don't want to burn too much energy, I'm tired. This is really going to fit that, okay? I think for young or old players, Angry Bird VR works well, but I especially think it's more for the casual older player, someone who just wants to chill and relax, okay? Or for the younger generation, just generally speaking. I think a sub-10-year-old will jump into this and just have a big laugh and a big ball, wherever you are in the world. Have a ball is to have fun, just in case. But overall, I think it's great. Now, am I happy that it's part of my collection? I'm happy it's there, but now that I've jumped back into it many months later and gone, actually, this is pretty damn good what they've done. Maybe I'll get back into it more so, especially for the more chill sessions, or I just want to kind of sit down on the sofa, for 30 minutes and pass a bit of time while, something's happening. I don't know. Anyway, so I think it's a great game. Am I happy it's part of my collection? 50-50. If you're on the fence and you like casual puzzle games, I think you should get it. If you got a child into VR,
and you want something easy going for them without getting too intense, like killing zombies, and VR can get pretty intensive at times, this is definitely a good one just going to add to their collection so they can have a bit of fun and things like that. Anyway, I'm Tag Happy VR. Don't forget to like, comment, and especially subscribe, and below in the link is below in the description is a link to some groovy Tag Happy merch. Till next time.